Well, they're sitting across from each other. Oh, are they just asking to fight with each other? Oh, Fee's napping. Shall we review what we know about where we're going? Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Would you mind giving us an overview? Eustace, you're from Bareaheart City after all? That's what you want, I'll oblige. But are you sure you wouldn't rather to hear it from the group's finest intellectual mind instead? AKA Emma. I'm sure he'd be able to give you a far more critical analysis without any of the pro-noble bias I'm certain to interject. Are you suggesting that I allow my views to cloud my ability to see things objectively? Oh, not at all. You were intelligent enough to score second on the entrance exam after all. And you spent your every waking moment since with your nose glued to a textbook, studying as if your life depended on it. I'm sure your knowledge is quite vast in terms of book smarts, even if it's lacking in virtually every other regard. Why you? Please stop, both of you. Well, it's easy to see why you scored so miserably in last month's field study. What was that? Reen? Last month, Group B got an E on their field study, yeah? If that had been a paper exam, it would have been a fail. And a low one, at that. Do you two really want that to happen again? I hope you're not naively suggesting that we put all our differences aside and become best friends. Of course not. We were chosen to be in Class 7 because of our differences, in fact. We come from different backgrounds, so naturally, we're going to have conflicting opinions and ways of looking at things. No doubt, we all have a few beliefs that we're not willing to compromise on, no matter what. That doesn't change the fact that for the next few days, we're all part of the same group. We're all partners, best buddies. Reen? I was wondering where you were getting at. You have to be joking. I refuse to accept the idea that I'm not saying we have to be friends, just best buddies. But we're in the same group, and we're working towards the same objective. Let me try putting it another way. We're united against a common enemy, Group B, and unless we want to lose to them, we have to work together here. What? Reen? I wouldn't have taken you to be the competitive type. Of course I am. I care about winning and losing just as much as the next guy. And get just as frustrated when other people hold me back. I'm jealous of how good your grades are. For example, all three of you. I feel like I'm losing the race, but I have to struggle to catch up. And it was beyond frustrating when we lost against the instructor the other day, despite me not wanting to fight her. Ah, I see. There's no denying that she's strong. Incredibly strong, in fact. I don't know what kind of experience or training she's been through to become that way, but it's simply a fact. I just feel like if we'd been able to work together a little better, we'd been able to form a proper combat links with one another. We may have at least evened the odds a little. You would have. Sarah's only strong because she knows how to fight. If you'd been able to work together, you could have withstood her onslaught a little longer. You might not have won, but you wouldn't really have lost either. Fee? Exactly. Hey there, the windmill town. Took that long to get through that conversation? Or have we just been sitting here like all awkward-like for the past couple hours? Elisa, Laura, and Elliot are on the same group as last time. And Guy seems like the type who can work well with anyone. They'll be a strong team. Yeah, they'll be able to give their absolute best no matter what comes their way. Honestly, if we don't do something about our own shortcomings, their score could easily double ours. Enough, I get it already. And it's not like I have much of a choice but to go along with your yay team attitude now, do I? Yes, best buddies. Indeed, I would prefer not to cooperate with this farce, but I have no intention of standing by and accepting defeat. So you're saying? Until this trip is over, we will call a truce. Agreed? Very well. The very notion of working under these circumstances is ludicrous, but I am more than capable of enduring such idiocy if I must. Same goes for me. I can be your... I totally want to see them, like, being competitive over who can be a better friend to the other. Like, Maki's like, I can be a better friend to Eustace. Eustace is like, I can be a better friend to Maki's. That would be hilarious. Well, at least it seems like they might actually try to cooperate with one another this time, right? That's a significant improvement over last month. I do feel a little better. This is an improvement. I shudder to think what things must have been like last time. What did Gaius even try to do? Was he just like, everyone get along, be best buddies? You know, since they were like all like, I don't want to be friends, maybe that is what Gaius tried to do. Just like, let's all be friends. Alright, here's what I can tell you. Bareaheart is the most important city in the Eastern Cruisin province. Its population is roughly 300,000, making it relatively large even by municipal standards. The hilly region surrounding the city is inhabited by innumerable minks, which are prized for their fur. Furthermore, the Cruisin province as a whole is also widely renowned for the high-quality gemstones mined there. Yes, gems and furs are regarded as Bareahart's two main specialties. There's even a part of the city dedicated solely to those who work with them, isn't there? That would be the Artisan Street in South Bareahard, yes. Large numbers of artisans gather there to prove their worth. There's a shop in Heimdallar that specializes in gems produced by Bareahard as well. Of course, only nobles and the ridiculously wealthy have any reason to patronize that. I can't see myself ever going there. Which brings up perhaps the most important thing to note, a fact of which you are already quite aware, but can't be stressed enough. Bareahard is at its heart a city of nobles, and what's been said about it in that regard is no exaggeration. It's really true, huh? I've heard nobles don't actually make up the majority of the population, though. That's correct. However, from the Artisan Street to the enormous provincial army guardhouse, to the central plaza with its giant cathedral, to the airport designed to handle the largest of airships, Bareaheart is a city that was developed with the nobility, and the Albarea household in particular at its center. So it really is an exaggeration then. I'm surprised you're able to discuss your own family so objectively. There's no point in denying the truth. As long as we're in Bareaheart, you'll be well advised to keep your usual anti-noble vitriol to yourself. Unless you fancy becoming very friendly with the provincial army at any rate. I know that. I can hold my tongue when I have to. Is it bad that I'm actually seeing this as kind of encouraging? In a weird sort of way, it feels like we're making progress. Then again, it might be fun to see him go against the provincial army. I'm not that competitive, so I sort of want to see Maki as just man against the entire, like one man against the world sort of story going on here. Oh my goodness, so many sets up, so many ways you could set up for humor here. Hey, Machias, good buddy, good pal. I hate having to cooperate with him, but I don't want to be the one responsible for losing Group B. I suppose I'll call it truth to you two, with you two. Oh, I almost forgot Machias had a problem with me, the good buddy, good pal. We're just so good friends. Listen, I'm sorry about it. I don't actually think you're a deceitful noble sympathizer, but so there's no need to say anything. Don't get the wrong idea. I'm only agreeing to a truce. I haven't completely forgiven you for what you did. Ah, that's more than enough. Thanks, Machias. Why would you thank me? Looks like he really doesn't hate me after all. Well, I guess we'll see. If only I could find some way to make up with him entirely. Thank you so much, Reen. I knew Gaius was right about you. What do you mean? At the station, he said, if anyone can do it, it's you. Remember? I didn't do anything special, though, except pose the perfect argument to put them on an even front. Okay, fine. I just gave them my honest opinion. And that's exactly why I think you were able to successfully convince them. I guess it's up to us now to make sure we don't let the group down now. We won't, I'm sure of it. What are you two whispering about? It is rather suspicious. Maki's uses join up. United front against Emma and Reed. No, nothing. Nothing at all. I wasn't expecting to return to Bareaheart so soon. It's been about 2 months since we started at the academy. I guess it hasn't really been long enough for you yet for you to miss it, huh? Indeed. About 2 months is hardly enough time for anything to truly change. That's very true. Still, a city full of nobles. I get the feeling I'm going to be a lot more conscious of the things I say and do. Nobles do have quite a fixation with social standing in class, but you should try not to let it get to you. Just be yourself. If you exert too much energy reining in every word and action, you won't be able to get anything done. That's good advice, thanks. If you have any more like it, I'm sure we'd be really appreciative. We'll be relying on your knowledge of the city. You're in good hands then. Stare. Is something the matter? I underestimated you a little. Thanks, I guess. Still, the hard part will be keeping this up for the whole of our field study. We're going to need to get a whole lot stronger if we want to have a better chance against the instructor next time. If you want to beat Sarah, a little extra training won't be enough. True, we were completely outclassed by her last time. I wonder what sort of regimen she underwent to wind up so strong. It's just who she is. Sounds like Fee knows something. Maybe we can get her to open up a bit someday. How about today? Trip should be better than the last, unless something unexpected happens. Okay. Time to play some card games. Hey, good buddy, good pal, I bet I can beat you.
I'm not going to hold back.
Oh god, no, don't be this way. Damn it!
Looks like I win this time.
It looks as though I win this time.
No, what? What? I can use the bolt. Why can't I use the bolt? Why can't I use the bolt? What? Why can't I use the bolt on this? What? No. What the? I don't get why it doesn't let me do that. Whatever.
If we have to.
If you're being forced to play a card game. I guess I have to use the bolt
Now you've
first.
done it.
Ah, yes.
At least it wasn't a complete waste of time.
Ha. Oh. We passed through the granary region. What a beautiful view. More windmills. Look, you can see a few steeples in the distance. That's Bareahard. Indeed. We should be there in roughly an hour now. We may arrive by noon after all. Lord Eustace. Lord Eustace, welcome back to Bareahard. It's a pleasure to see you again. Amazing. Huh. I can't believe all the station employees would abandon their duties to come and welcome him. He's a real VIP. I've returned here as a student of the Thor's Military Academy to conduct a field study. I believe you were informed that this manner of excessive welcome is neither necessary nor desired, were you not? Well, yes, but you're a child of the Albarea household. If anything, we should be apologizing for not giving you an even greater welcome. Please, allow me to carry your luggage. We would be honored to carry the belongings of your classmates as well.
That won't be necessary.
Yeah. Is it gonna be Big Brother Uses? Lord Rufus? Or maybe his father?
Rufus?
What? My beloved brother. It's a pleasure to see you again. To think it's been 3 months. Where did the time go? I wasn't expecting to reunite with you so soon, but I'm delighted to have the opportunity.
As am I. You seem well.
I take it these are your fellow members of Class 7?
Yes, that's correct.
You know about us?
Of course. I've read all about you in my brother's letters.
Yes. Rufus Albarea.
Where are my manners, though? My name is Rufus Albarea. Eustace is my younger brother. You needn't hide your shock. It would come as no surprise at all to learn that my brother has never once mentioned me. He is, after all, quite easily embarrassed.
That's not...
He's being toyed with. I can hardly believe my ears. What happened to the arrogant young upstart we've all come to know and mostly tolerate?
But I digress. This is no time for idle chatter. I came to escort you to your lodgings for the weekend.
Wait, you don't mean...
The car is parked outside. Welcome to the verdant city of Bareaheart. I hope you enjoy your stay, ladies and gentlemen of Class 7.
Huh. What is he trying to pull? Is he just trying to be nice to his brother? I mean... they live there, right? They live in Bareaheart, I assume. They rule it, so I'd hope they live in it, but... Is Jesus just gonna get his room or something? Well, damn. Okay. Have to check that place out later.
See? So the one responsible for selecting our tasks this time around was...
Indeed. I selected them on behalf of my father. Allow me to present you with this.
Receive, feel, study, envelope.
Thank you.
It really is a fascinating coincidence. I never imagined my younger brother would become classmates with the son of Lord Schwarzer.
Huh?
You know my father?
Certainly. Baron Theo Schwarzer is an old acquaintance of mine. Many years ago, I accompanied him to a falconry competition held in the suburbs of Heimdall. He taught me much about the practice and its etiquette. Why, that must have been 10 years ago now. Is he doing well these days?
Yes, he's quite well, and still just as fond of hunting as ever.
Splendid, splendid. And you must be the son of Governor Regnitz, no?
That's correct. I'm surprised you knew.
Indeed. I encounter him quite often when taking care of official matters in the capital. Though our positions may be different, he has given me excellent advice in the past. I feel it must be fate that you two would end up in my younger brother's class. Please do try and get along with him.
He is aware that Class 7 was like picked and chosen, like each classmate, right? Doesn't seem like fate, more like design.
I will consider the possibility with an open mind.
Wonderful.
There's no way he hasn't heard about it if Eustace is sending letters.
And I would be remiss if I were not to acknowledge our two beautiful ladies.
Creepy.
No doubt your presence brings a touch of elegance to my younger brother's academic life.
Oh, I'm honored you would say so.
It's nothing like that.
Can we please stop discussing me? And when you say lodgings, you can't possibly be referring to...
Your house?
Need you even ask? Naturally, you'll all be staying at the Albarea family mansion.
But...
I jest. Father's instructions were that I should do with you as I wish.
So I'm going to kill you all and leave you on the side of the room. No.
So, considering the circumstances of your visit, I've had a hotel room prepared. That way you'll be able to concentrate more easily on your field study, no?
No, good.
Thank you. Truly appreciate it.
I actually wasn't expecting that. I wonder what that was all about.
I'm afraid we'll need to end our charming repartee here, however. For I can see your hotel coming into view now.
Good, because you're not able to see forward. Thank you for the escort. And thank you very much for arranging a hotel for us. We're truly grateful for your kindness. Oh, think nothing of it. Under ordinary circumstances, I would have invited you to a banquet this evening, but unfortunately I have business I must attend to in Heimdallr after we've finished here. In Heimdallr? You'd be going by airship? Indeed, I'm representing our father. Don't tell me you're going to be all lonely and blue without me. Surely you jest. He may not be the most affable person, but please, do try to extend your kindness to my brother. May the goddess' blessing be with you. I pray that your field study activities are fruitful. So, that was Rufus Albarea. I've heard rumors about him. They say that he's the ace of the noble faction. Meeting him in person, it's easy to see where that reputation originated. He seems like a rather charming person, projecting both intelligence and kindness. Yeah, he made a point of showing consideration for my dad too, even though he's a low-ranking noble. And hadn't seen him in like 10 years and only did so for like some weird competition thing. Okay. And he effortlessly thrust Eustace into the role of cute little brother. I would have preferred you not to have seen that. Though I must admit, I wasn't expecting him to leave Bareaheart just as we arrived. How unfortunate. What do you mean? Nothing that concerns you. We should check in at the hotel and begin our work. Wait. Come on, let's just go drop our things off. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea, though the thought of actually staying in a hotel of this high class is kind of intimidating. Off we go. It is truly an honor that our humble establishment should have the opportunity to greet a member of the esteemed dukes. Just spare me the formalities. We came merely to drop off our belongings, after which we will be leaving again immediately. Please show us to our rooms. As you wish. If you allow me to escort you to the western wing, then we've a fine suite prepared for you. We have individual rooms reserved for each of your classmates as well. Wait. I believe I told you before that we're here solely for our studies. This excessive hospitality is neither required nor appreciated. But Lord Eustace, I must insist. Don't make me repeat myself. We require only 2 rooms, one for the boys and one for the girls. Will that be okay with you all? That works for me. It's more than enough. It's fine. Of course, for students, we should be treated as such. We can finally start working on our field study tasks now, I think. Good. We've wasted more than enough time as it is. Now, let's crack open that envelope, shall we? Alright, here goes. Field study day 1 assigned task. Ooh, Addicted to bath salts. The Voltaire family even bathes in style, using nothing but the most fabulous bath salts, which we're unfortunately running low on. Will someone please procure them for us? If this strikes your fancy, find me at the terrace outside the social restaurants. Put a ring in it. I'd like someone to help me find a particularly semi-precious stone. For more details, talk to me at Turner's Jewelers. Okay. A violent monster has been roving the RX Canyon path, and the Cruisin' Provincial Army would like it eliminated. Monster, fate, spinner, location, atop a cliff partway along the RX Canyon path. Once the monster is exterminated, please report to the soldiers at RX Fort. Okay, sounds like basically the same as day 1 of the last field study. Each student must record his or her activities daily, and etc., same as last time. One request from a noble, followed by one from an artisan. This should certainly keep things interesting. Yeah, they seem to have struck the perfect balance here. The monster one sounds irritating. What do they mean by report to the RX Fort on this one? RX Fort sits on the opposite side of RX Canyon. It's a provincial army base originally built in the Middle Ages. The request must have come from there. Sounds like trouble to me. We should probably save that one for last, just to be on the safe side. I'd advise that regardless. The path through the canyon is long and treacherous. We should complete our other tasks before we venture out that way, lest we run out of time. Yes, let's do that. Fine by me. I have no objections either. Alright then, let's get started. I'm sure Elisa and the others are working hard on their own tasks as we speak, and we can't let them beat us. So let's give it our all. Right. Yay. Of course. I'll give you my word. Yay, everyone's working together and being best of buddies and stuff, and next time we're going to be best of buddies, and I'm going to end recording now because I've been recording for a while and I don't really have that much time to record. Okay, see you all, drive safely. Have a good one.